Hi, my name is Pastor Jerry Ingalls from First Baptist Church in Newcastle, Indiana, and we are on a journey together of studying the Bible, one chapter at a time. I'm writing a short devotional thought on every chapter of the Bible that I'm sharing those with you. Today we're looking at Nehemiah chapter 10. How do you maintain a healthy rhythm of life? You say that Jesus is your priority, but how do you prioritize Jesus in real ways, in real time, as your way of life? The returning exiles made a covenant with God, and they did so in a binding written agreement. Check out Nehemiah chapter 9, verse 38. Now, in Nehemiah 10, verses 1 to 27, 84 people signed this binding written agreement, starting with Nehemiah in verse 1, followed by a group of priests, verses 2 to 8, then the Levites, verses 9 to 13, and concluding with the leaders, verses 14 to 27. This was a decisive moment in their ability to move forward as God's people. The Jewish leaders wrote down real ways they would apply God's law to their current circumstances in post-exilic, that means after the exile, Second Temple Judaism. That means not the time of Solomon's temple, but in this time, the time of the rebuilding of the temple. In other words, they were not only committing themselves to follow the Torah, the law of God, in principle, but they were doing it in a way that was accurate and relevant to their real life in practice. An example is found in Nehemiah chapter 10, verse 31. As for the peoples of the land who bring wares or any grain on the Sabbath day to sell, we will not buy from them on the Sabbath or a holy day, and we will forego the crops the seventh year and the exaction of every debt. Specifically, they had to deal with the fact that there were foreign traders, the local inhabitants, who wanted to do business on the Sabbath. Whereas the Sabbath was established as a holy day for the Jewish people in Exodus 16, verses 22 to 30. Then it was codified as part of the law in the Ten Commandments in Exodus 20, verses 8 through 11. This was just another ordinary day for all the local inhabitants who lived around Jerusalem. The leaders had to forbid commerce. Otherwise, the Jewish people would start treating it like it was any ordinary day, just like everyone else around them. Both the honoring of the weekly Sabbath day and the every seventh year sabbatical year were so important to the Reformed people of God that they specified how they would live out those priorities in real ways, in real time. We need to do the same today. Seize the moment and prioritize real ways in real time to live out your priority of seeking first His kingdom and His righteousness. It's Matthew 6, verse 33. Seize the moment.